Move off when you're ready, out through the gate to the left.
Vehicles to the right have a stop line, so they should stop for us as we go through the gate.
Take the next road on the left, then turn immediately left again onto the main road please. Then we'll follow the sat-nav.
Take time to slow, and even stop to be able to look to the right, as the view is often severely restricted. If clear, look into position in the lane to turn left again. Keep it slow to give yourself time to look to emerge onto the main road.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
As we enter the new road, round the bend, there are parked cars in the way, so be ready to wait for oncoming traffic. Again, parked cars on a bend. Even though they are on the other side, we should be ready to allow oncoming traffic through as they won't see us coming until the last moment. Leave enough room for the bus to come through. Now the road is straight, we can see far ahead that it will remain clear of oncoming traffic for a while. Just still be wary of any vehicles pulling out of side roads, driveways, and parking spaces without looking properly.
After 200 yards, turn right, Dallington Road. Turn right.
Uphill give way at a junction where it's difficult to see what's coming, so we'll give ourselves time to be able to do clutch control to keep the car steady before the giveaway lines. What could the bin lorry be doing? Better keep a distance. It could still reverse back up before we get there. Now we can be quite confident it will stay out of the way. Still try to think about where we could wait if an oncoming car didn't give way. We could stop here and allow them to move over into this gap for us. We should be trying to reasonably anticipate others' potential mistakes to make life easy for ourselves. Looking ahead, the road narrows to one lane briefly, so ready again to give way.
At the end of the road, turn left, Dallington Green, then turn left.
Can't see round the bend yet, so don't cut the corner.
Turn left, then turn left.
We're just following the road, so no signal needed, it's all driveways on the right-hand side.
Turn left, Dallington Park Road. At the end of the road, turn A4500, Spencer Bridge Road, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
The road splits into 2 lanes, and since we are turning right shortly, we should take up the right-hand lane early. We shouldn't signal yet, as there are a couple of turns on the right before the one we want. Use the road markings, particularly the arrows, to know where to position.
Turn right, A4500, Spencer Bridge Road, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Turning right again, so the right-hand lane would make sense.
Turn right, Wheaton Road.
But if we are familiar with the area, we'd know the left one also turns right at the next junction. We should always check the arrows on the floor anyway to confirm this. If we use the right-hand lane, like the Mini, we should stick to that lane through the turn, just like it does. Then the lanes merge anyway shortly after, indicated by the curved arrow road markings.
After 600 yards, keep left. After 400 yards, keep left. Keep left.
Queuing on a hill, and the lights look like they've been red for a while, so we'll leave ourselves enough room to steady the car with clutch control, anticipating that the lights could change and the queue could move off shortly.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A4500, Wheaton Road.
So, we are following the road ahead, but it's actually the second exit.
Cross the roundabout and take the third exit.
So follow the road ahead. The road signs will show it as the second exit, not the third.
The Mini ahead shows terrible lane discipline this time. Through the roundabout, we must make sure to keep to the left-hand lane if that's the one we used on approach.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first exit. Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
Cross the roundabout usually means going ahead, but the arrow on the sat-nav is indicating it may be a left turn. We should glance at the sat-nav instruction or pathway to see where we are going next, as there could be another turn very soon.
Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, Watertull Way.
Hard to see, but there is a 20 red circle sign giving orders on the left.
Take the second entrance on the right, please. into the car park. This is the first, take the second on the right.
On private land, any speed limits displayed are not enforceable, but still, drive at an appropriate speed.
Just go very slowly over the bump and take the first entrance on the right, please. Then, turn immediately right again. And follow the road to the left. Then, I'd like you to reverse into any bay, please, either on the left or the right.
Turn right, Watertull Way.
You can start at whatever angle you want to reverse into a bay on test. Here, we're at 45 degrees. It doesn't have to be 90 degrees, but best stick to what you've been practicing.
Thanks, and drive on when you're ready, please. We'll be heading back out the car park the way we came in. You can cut through the spaces ahead, if it's safe, to make the turn through the gates easier, then we'll resume following the sat-nav.
Turn right, Watertull Way. After 100 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A5076, Upton Way.
The 20-mile-per-hour stretch of road is ending.
Go left on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Turning left, but since we're taking the second exit, we shouldn't signal until we're past the first one. Signaling now would cause others to think we are taking the first exit.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A5076, Upton Way. After 400 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, Upton Valley Way East.
We should take up the lane for turning right on the roundabout in plenty of time.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Turning right, we of course want the lane with the right-hand arrow. As we approach the second exit, stay close to the dashed lines on the left of our car ready to position for the third exit, just like the white car ahead did as well.
Take the exit, Upton Valley Way East, then turn left. yards, turn left, Banbury Lane. Turn left.
The green arrow to the left on the traffic lights means we can proceed to turn left. Another bridge coming up, but without traffic lights this time, so ready to give way until we can see it's clear. There's no outright priority, it's generally whoever gets there first. Keep an eye out for any oncoming vehicle speed and position as to whether they'll give way or not, if we both were to get there at about the same time. Since it's a winding, fairly narrow road, we don't have to do anywhere near 60, but should try to increase the speed on the straighter sections.
Turn right, Kislingbury Road, then you have reached your destination.
We'll glance, but not stare, at the sat-nav for which turn we want.
Turn right, then you have reached your destination. After 100 yards, you have reached your destination. You have reached your destination 10 Kislingbury Road.
Pull up on the left please, in a safe place.
There's no curb, but treat the grass like a curb. Get close, but don't drive on top of it when pulling up. There's still plenty of room for vehicles to pass on the other side of the road.
That's the end of the independent driving section. I'll give you directions from now on. Drive on when you're ready.
is a road narrow sign. It's hard to see as it looks like it has been tampered with, but we could expect there may be another bridge shortly. In the distance there is a 30 sign, and I give priority to oncoming vehicles narrowing, so we'll start to slow down.
At the end of the road, turn right. And then stay on the main road, toward the village.
Oncoming vehicles in the middle of the road. Sounds ominous, we'd better slow down and be ready to stop. We can't see round the corner, we should really slow down some more. We now see the headlights of the van, which is proceeding, so we need to stop abruptly to leave it room to pass. We roll back safely a little to help, with no vehicle behind us. Would have been better off approaching even slower, as the view round the corner was severely restricted.
At the roundabout, turn right, third exit.
Looks busy to the right and slightly uphill, so slow enough to transition to clutch control before the give way to keep the car steady, then we won't require the handbrake. Don't enter the bus lane as it's a 24-hour one. We see the bus lane continues with the same rules as before.
At the next roundabout, we'll be turning left, first exit.
When the bus lane ends, we should look to move to the left lane, ready to turn left at the roundabout. We can do that as the solid white line ends. Cancel the left signal by this point, as there is a junction on the left before the roundabout. Traffic is slow, so we'll fast forward. Watch out for keeping the crossing clear and the merging of the two lanes.
At the roundabout, follow the road ahead, second exit.
Vehicles to the right are blocked in by those opposite, going ahead.
We'll follow the road ahead at both sets of traffic lights, please. At the roundabout, we'll be following the road ahead, second exit.
Queue of traffic, we could keep the junction to the left clear, since others in front haven't. The learner car, unlike the previous 3 vehicles, is positioned to the outside lane of the roundabout, and it's not signaling to come round, so it's a fair assumption it will follow the road ahead and block in those waiting to our right. We can proceed if we're quick to get going.
At the roundabout, turn right, third exit. Take the next road on the left, then turn immediately right please, heading back to the test center. We'll head through the gate into the car park and then drive forward into any bay on the left or the right please. You've already done your maneuver, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Thanks, switch off the engine please. Alright, that's the end of the test, and I'm pleased to say you've passed.